back to Farm and Hammer, everyone. Getting started today. Actually, I've already done a lot today, but this is late in the afternoon now. The last video I posted was about my heifer that had a dead calf, and I put 2 little bottle calves on her to see if she'd take them. It went great the first day. Second and third day, a little rough. She was kicking them the whole time. She didn't want much to do with them. However, in the last 2 days, she's made some great progress. And, she doesn't really kick them much now, and I know she wants them because I separated them last night, and she bawled for them all night. So she definitely wants them. I think she's just slightly confused on them sucking and all that. But so what I'm going to do, I'm going to let them out into this small little field here. There's not a whole lot of grass in here, but for a day or two, just to make sure I'm not jumping the gun, I'm gonna let her graze on some of this stuff and make sure she's good before I let her into one of the big fields with the other nurse cow. So here she is, 2 calves right there behind her. I'm going to try to get all of them to get up together. That way the calves know where they're supposed to go. Come on. Come on, buddy. And we're off. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Gotta follow your mama around. Let's go, buddy. Thinks she's trying to get out and get into the bigger field, but she ain't going anywhere yet. Maybe tomorrow I'll let her out into that field. And she doesn't seem to be too interested in grass either, so. There she goes. Doing a little bit of grazing. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let them settle in. I'm gonna grab it. He's gonna follow me. Hey, you gotta go back that way. I'm gonna let them settle in. I'm gonna grab her some water, some kind of watering tank, because she does not have access to a pond yet. And anyway, I think this is going to be a success. She's got enough milk for 2, and she's letting both of them suck now. So good news so far. I'll keep you guys updated. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, shh, shh, shh.
Get up there, teddy bear.
Shh. Well guys, the next thing on the list today, I'm gonna drag some pastures here. As you can see, got the tractor, and this is a homemade drag here. Just chains welded to a big pipe, and we've got these metal walkways that we have all over the farm, and those are welded and chained together. And so this thing is about, I don't know, maybe 13 or 14 feet wide. And the purpose of dragging pastures, as you can see, which I'll find a better example here. As you can see, there's big clumps of cow poop all over these pastures. We kept the cows and fed them in this field for quite a few days. And cows, they're not gonna wanna eat the grass around these for the next year or two. So in the summer, most of their manure breaks right down. Don't have an issue with it, but this winter manure is 3 or 4 inches high, and in this field it's everywhere. And so just to maximize the amount of grazing the cows are going to do, whenever we pull the drag across this, it will break this up into tiny little pieces and spread it all over this clover and fescue. And after it rains later this evening, a lot of this stuff will turn into fertilizer and help all the grass grow. So most of the time we don't do this. We haven't done this in a number of years, but when we have to keep the cows in a certain pasture for too many days and have to feed for too long, we get, as you can see, there's big clumps of manure everywhere in this field. And so dragging this across, we'll spread it around, and that'll help the cows graze this more efficiently. And we'll get some fertilizer out of it. So I got a couple fields to do. It won't take me that long. I'll be running pretty quick in the tractor here since we're not running PTO or anything. I'm gonna be cruising around at 10 or 12 miles an hour with the 14-foot drag behind me. So guys, I finished dragging 3 or 4 fields here, and I figured I'd bring you guys back to the place I showed you before I started, just to kind of show you what it does. See, there's a cow patty there, and it strings it out all the way up here. And so all this stuff, when it rains, this will seep down and fertilize the rest of this grass that otherwise would not get fertilized. So you can kind of see, like right here, I wish it would have dug down a little bit more, but it did spread it out a little bit. So all these lines that you see are manure patties that got drug around and spread out. So anyway, got this field done, got another one over there done, and then a couple that way. So that'll be the only time I drag this year. We haven't dragged any fields for the last couple of years, but just figured I'd get it done where it needs it this year, and you know, maybe the last time I dragged fields for another couple of years. But anyway guys, I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and I will see y'all next time.